This is a general reading for Gemini for August 4th through the 10th. So if Gemini is your sun or moon rising or your Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I am again offering a complimentary reading for someone who either subscribes or puts in a comment in the month of August. I know that I do read all of your comments, so thank you so much for that. I will randomly select one person for that complimentary reading. And if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. That helps the logarithms for the channel and more people can become aware of it, and it builds the channel up. So thank you. I'm offering, if you want your own personal reading, and you can email me. My email address is in the description of the video as well as on my YouTube page. And for the month of August, it's $15 for 15 minutes, $30 for 30 minutes, or $50 for an hour. And I generally use WhatsApp, which is like a live reading. And if you don't care if it's live or not, then I can send you a link for a video that would be available for you. And it would be marked as private. So you would be the one that has access for that. If you would like to support the channel, that can be done through PayPal or buy me a coffee, and thank you to those who have done that. In the month of August, I put in a link under the community. I'll be doing readings at the Castro Marin Medieval Festival in Castro Marin, Portugal. So if you want an in-person reading, and you're in Portugal, the information is there. I'll be doing my festival rates, which are a little bit less, and the hours will be from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday of that week. And my location will be where many of the booths are. It will be at my house with a sign on the door. And if you've not been to the Medieval Festival, there's lots of activities, booths, parades. There's activities up at the fortress, including jostling and exhibits and a big dinner that you could participate in. Castro Marin has the castle. You can take a tour of that. And it was the site of the Knights Templar when before they went to Tomar. So it's a very historical area. Nina's here asleep on the table. Jason's in the bedroom. And Spirit has selected 2 oracle cards for you. Plus I'm using the Morgan Greer deck today for the tarot reading. So the first oracle card for you is Mystery. And this is from the Divine Beloved. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who rests peacefully in the unknown until the right and timely actions are shown. I offer the mystery to you alone. So this is like being in a pause, waiting, listening. It would almost like if you were looking at the tarot, it would be like, for example, the Hermit or the Five of Swords, you know, assessing, waiting for things to happen, to change, or the new adventure. The other oracle card, Wisdom of the Oracle, is number 44, Thinker, and 44 is a master number, and this is to analyze the situation and be logical, strategize. So again, this could be assessing a situation, looking at it, taking your time to assess. So these would both be reminders to take your time. And I wouldn't be surprised if it is a lot of new beginning cards, like the ones, for example. And you are figuring what you want to do next on your journey. And what you want to manifest. So we'll see what the cards say in here. I've cut and shuffled them, and the first card is the Seven of Swords. This has been, a lot of the readings have been the Seven of Swords this week. Crossed over by the King of Pentacles, could be work, finances. At the base of it is 10 of Pentacles, which is very good. It's moving from that difficult situation. Behind you is the Empress. Crowning you is the Wheel of Fortune. Ahead of you is the Eight of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, the Four of Swords. Now this would be, you know, taking the break. The fours are like a pause. It's taking a break and assessing before you move on. That's what the fours are generally. And then the final outcome is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords with the Two of Swords. Four of Swords with the Hierophant. Oh, now here's one of the Four of Rods. So you have the Four of Swords and the Four of Rods. Two fours, so two breaks, two, you know, exactly what the card said. It's sort of like taking a break, assessing before you move on to the next step. And then we have the Queen of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles. So we have two eights because we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords. With the Eight of Swords, we have the Ten of Wands. So you have two tens in your reading here. Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Wands. Behind you, the Death card. At the base of it, the Five of Cups. And, you know, there's an assessment card, the Five of Cups. And then we have the Six of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So you have two of the cups. You have the King and Queen of Cups, both. You have two tens, which is the end of a cycle. You have the new beginning. You have the Ace of Rods. So it's a transition period, ending of something with the tens, and then you have two of the fours, which is assessment. Five, you have two of the fives, which is, you know, looking at a situation and moving forward, resolving what happened. So you are definitely in a transition, leaving one situation, taking a break, assessing, and what's the next step. That's where you are right now. And you're sort of in a contemplative situation. You know, you have the Thinker card, which is, you know, look at this situation analytically and then make your decisions moving forward. Because we have here the Seven of Swords, which is that unfair situation, and you're moving forward. There was, you know, a situation, could be home or could be work, that was a challenge. You were able to move forward from that. You take along the weapons. This is showing you leaving the situation. It is cutting the ties from that situation, moving forward after going through a difficult phase. And through that, you have learned to assess the situation, you know, the logical thinking, and to acquire knowledge. So in the future, you will know how to react in similar situations and be able to put to use those things that you learned in this lesson here. And it has to do with work or money. Could be, for example, with the King of Pentacles, could be an organization, could be work. Could be dealings with the King of Pentacles. If someone is having dealings that you know who this person is, and you're having some separation of finances, or you're having some dealings with that person, could even be in a legal situation. It could be that there was some, like a contract that there was some issues with, or some money owed you, or an agreement that you had with this person that they did not fulfill, which is your Seven of Swords. That's one way of looking at it. It can also be a domestic situation, and money owed you, Or it could be that you have some business dealings with this King of Pentacles or this organization, and you're moving forward, having been victorious, knowing with awareness of the situation of what was going on. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, which is new opportunities for money, and the King of Cups, which can be new opportunities. It could be money from the King of Cups. It could be money with the King of Cups. Now, King of Cups can be a person that it's a relationship. So it could be, for example, that this person, it could be a domestic, for example, a domestic relationship, and there's money owed you, or child support, or alimony, or a division of property. Could be money coming to you for a house, because the King of Cups can represent a house. And some of you have your houses for sale, because you have said that. It could be that this is representing that person and handling the sale of the house. It could also be someone telling you about a job. So it has many different interpretations, because at the base of it is money. Ten of Pentacles is lots of money coming in, and the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is moving forward, and again, the Fives is leaving a difficult situation and looking at it, reflecting on what happened. The Five of Cups is going forward, looking at the past, analyzing what had happened. The Three of Cups with Two on reserve. So it's sort of taking a break. You know, I said that it was about taking a break and being in the flow, and looking at, you know, what happened with the King of Cups. And it can be money coming to you, can be, you know, it can be new opportunities for a relationship, looking at what happened in your past. Because behind you is the Empress and the Death card. So the Empress represents that you had it all. It was prosperity in all aspects of your life. It's the feminine of the Emperor. So through your wise judgment and manifestation, you were having it all. And there is a rebirth. It was the ending of one chapter and the beginning of another. The Death card represents renewal. What I see for the Death card and renewal is in a field, it's barren at first. And I'm looking at, for example, a wheat field. And then the seeds are putting there, and the seeds sprout up. That's a renewal. That's the new harvest. That's what I see is going, what was with this situation here. That it was a ending of one, the harvest time. Then the land was prepared. So it's the ending of a cycle. And then the renewal, or the new cycle, planting the seeds, waiting for the harvest to come. And I see the wheat, it's like a couple of little leaves or blades coming up out of the dirt, which is your new harvest. And through the care of that harvest, then you fertilize it, provide the water, maintain the land, and the crop continues to grow until you have the prosperity from it at the harvest. That's when the money comes to you. Just like in the Seven of Pentacles, working on the, laying the foundation, and eventually the money will come to you. Because what's on your mind is spinning the Wheel of Fortune for new opportunities, trusting in the universe, knowing what is coming up next. So the Wheel of Fortune is trusting in the universe, and the Ace of Rods is the new opportunities coming to you. So you know that it's new, a new time, a new harvest, a new crop, and you're trusting in the universe, taking the direction of what's your new path. What is the direction that you want? What is it that you want to manifest now? Because it's, the renewal, the clean slate for you to manifest what you want next. Because what is on your mind is that you have your heavy burdens, and you feel like you can't move forward. The heavy burdens, you know, the Ten of Wands is knowing that it's just about over. It's all of those responsibilities that were put on your shoulders, but you are maintaining, you know, you're maintaining your interest, and you look and you see that there's an end for this. You see that the road does go someplace, but you feel at this time that you have to keep going because you feel like you can't. You are restricted from those around you, that you feel like you have a lot of burdens and you do not have the freedom at that point to break free. Whatever it is, it can be responsibilities at home, it can be responsibilities at work, it could be a balancing of the two, it could be heavy burdens that you have. And so you're feeling like you do not have the empowerment to release those burdens. Because the Eight of Swords is feeling like you don't have the freedom. So it's your restrictions. Part of that is that you feel a sense of responsibility. You feel like you're a responsible person, so you're not going to be irresponsible. That whatever these burdens are, whether it's managing home and family, or responsibilities placed on your shoulders about family members who need you, or a work environment, and they are understaffed, and you have a sense of obligation that you're not going to leave them. You feel like you don't have the freedom right here. But know that these are self-imposed, and it does free up. You have the Ace of Rods, which means that this is going to be leaving, it's ending, and there's going to be a releasing of these burdens, and that you're going to be able to move forward because you can see that there are solutions that are going to come up, and as a result of that, you're going to have those burdens lessened. Now, when I was shuffling the cards, I asked Spirit what message they had for you, and they said, speak up. This just came to mind again, speak up. If you don't tell someone that you feel overburdened, they're assuming that you're okay with it. That, you know, it could be family responsibilities put on your shoulders, as well as you juggling your everyday activities. It could be work, and they, you know, because you're a responsible person, they pile more work and more work and more work on you. And it isn't that you are getting burned out, it's that you are more than burned out. That eventually, you know, you need to start taking care of yourself. They don't know unless you speak out. So, you know, you need to, it's speaking your truth, telling them, someone, whether it be family members, a family member in your home who, you know, always, you know, assumes because you're so responsible that it's going to get done, or a work environment. And it's important for you to speak out and say, hey, okay, why do I? Okay, so I see like a helicopter above you, and they're throwing you the lifeline so you can be lifted up out of it. That's what I see. You need, you know, say your truth, and they'll throw you a lifeline so it will lessen your burdens. If you don't speak your truth, if you don't say, I'm overwhelmed, people won't know, because you have always been, you know, stepping up to the plate, being so responsible. And that's what Spirit had told me. And there's your Ten of Wands, because you're feeling very good about some hard work in the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be hard work within your home. It could be a project within your home, or it could be the Queen of Cups could represent work, could represent a boss, it could represent you. The Eight of Pentacles is knowing the task to be done and staying responsible and doing it. And that's just, you know, you have the two eights, the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, and it's, you know, staying on task. That's what you've been doing, is staying on task. And it could be home or it could be work. And this is what's going on around you, that you're very focused and reliable. And then here we have your happy home, Four of Wands, and moving forward. So, for someone, I think you're going to move. I just got that. The Four of Wands is the happy home, and the Chariot represents movement. So for someone, you're going to move. As a result of moving, you're going to find it's more manageable with your Ten of Wands, because you're going to take out some of the barriers, like if it was transportation or on the road back and forth, whatever, because the move is going to provide it to be more convenient for you, for some of you. For others, it can be moving forward and feeling very good about the transition. For others, it can be a wedding, it can be a marriage. But it's, the Four of Wands represents happy home. It's like taking a break, enjoying your environment, take a breath and enjoy what you have around you. Because you've been so busy with your Ten of Wands that you don't have time to just enjoy and be present to your environment. And the Chariot represents moving forward, moving on. So you have a sense of being able to move forward now, after a situation where you had many responsibilities put on you, because you have, again, here you are, taking a break, assessing your situation, and the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant can represent the government, or it can represent traditional thinking. So it could be you have some dealings with the government, and you're taking a break, assessing, waiting for some answers. Could be conventional thinking. Besides the taking the break, it's also assessing, looking at things logically. Is this the direction that you're wanting to go? And you've been sort of waiting for the answers from whatever it can be a government entity. For someone, you've been waiting for some decisions to be made. And as a result of those decisions, your burdens are going to be lightened, because you're going to get some help that you need. And then the final outcome is that you're undecided what you're going to do about your broken heart. Now, the broken heart can represent a couple of, several different things. It could be the turmoil related to the job that you've been leaving, the Seven of Swords. Could also be home and moving away from the home. But whatever it is, you're undecided what you're going to do because you have a broken heart. And you have the blindfold. For some of you, you have not decided what you're going to do yet. You have the broken heart, but you don't know what direction you're going to go in. For some of you, you don't know if you're going to stay, if you're going to move, what action you're going to take. For some of you, it might be like a work environment, and do you go look for a different job? For others, it's a home environment, and do you remove yourself from that situation, whatever it is. And it can be more than just relationships. It can be family responsibilities. So whatever it is, you're undecided. And the Two of Swords indicates you don't have all the information yet about your broken heart. Could be that there's something that you found out about and you don't have all the information yet. It's hurt your heart, but you don't know everything about it to take some action. I think that's part of it. That you don't have all the information yet, and you're blindfolded, which means that you're undecided because you don't have all the information in which to make an informed decision because of that card of the logical thinking, the deep analytical. But you do know that you're feeling a broken heart. The Seven of Swords, I think, was an indication of that. And the Three of Swords is a sense of sadness and depression. And it's important for you to, it could be that you're going through a sense of grieving from either leaving in a situation, a home situation, a job, a relationship. And as you go through there, you go through the stages. And part of it is the depression and sadness. And so it's healing, taking care of yourself as you go through the grieving process. But at this point, you're undecided what to do. Some directions because you feel you don't have enough information, or the information is still coming to you. So you're in a transition time right now, Gemini. Now let's pull a card here from the Believe in Your Own Magic. Right here. And the card for you today is Lavender. Surround yourself with love. Yes, 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 yes. With that Three of Swords, surround yourself with love. Number 19. Surround yourself with people who make you feel like the best version of yourself. People you can trust with anything in the world. Maybe you've been distancing yourself from your found family, or maybe you haven't discovered your found family yet. You need to make an effort here. Go out there and reconnect or make new connections. This is definitely, the Four of Rods, for example. So it's, take care of yourself and make connection. Now the oracle, the card, the meditation card is from Starlight. And let's see what the meditation card for this week is for you, Gemini. Okay. And the meditation card for you is Full Moon. Protect your energy and hold your stars close. Protect your energy and hold your stars close. That's your meditation card for this week. Thank you so much. If you'd like to be notified when the videos come out, please consider the subscribe and notification. And until next week, Nita and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.